What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the DoubleEShow trucking. It's been a couple of weeks. I know. I'm trying, folks. Got a lot going on. But in this chucking down rain, we are going to haul this backhoe up to Clifton. So let's hop in the cab. Start her up. Lights, there we go. Put the wipers on. Nice and high. Put it in fourth gear. Let's see. Park brake off. Let's get underway. So let's get the route advisor where I want it to be. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you're all doing okay. Thanks for staying subscribed. I do hope that y'all will watch the next batch of videos, because I'm going to be recording a bunch today so that I can be ahead of the time periods where I don't have anything recorded. Long trailer, I gotta pull out wide. And we're underway. Looks like I'm taking a right turn up here. Gonna go wide. We're going through this yellow. Right on. Right. So, hope everybody's doing okay. We are still going through with the coronavirus stuff. It's still happening. People are still afraid. People are still getting sick. So we just have to do what we can. Hopefully you're doing your part to social distance. There we go. Set cruise control. Go down a skosh. Can only do what you can do. Can only control you. But if you do your part and you do your best to social distance, then other people may do so as well. But, like I said, you can only control you. So, when I go out to the grocery store, I wear a mask. If I have to go out into public anywhere, I wear a mask. I do what I have to do to control my situation. And, luckily, I mean, you'll see people out there who aren't wearing a mask. You can't do anything about them. But if you're wearing a mask, you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your loved ones. Now, let's get off that subject. We just had 4th of July. In my area, the 4th of July festivities were, we'll say, canceled. They didn't do the public 4th of July display that they normally do. However, it seems that some private citizens went ahead, bought their own fireworks, and had themselves a nice little display because we heard like non-stop fireworks going for like 45 minutes. Some big, some small. Now we live in a suburb / rural area. A lot of trees and whatnot. So we only saw flashes in the sky. We didn't actually get to see the brilliance of fireworks on display. Cool, he's letting that truck out. I'm gonna get over. And, but we got to hear the fireworks going, and, you know, we're pretty patriotic people. We believe that our union is not perfect, but it is ours, and we show pride in the accomplishments and the strides we have made. We don't dismiss those because of the setbacks that do happen. And again, that's, you know, my personal belief that, you know, we all have a responsibility to treat each other better. It's not one political party over another, or one religion or one race over another. Everybody needs to treat each other better. Period. Plain and simple. You take up space on this planet. You use this planet's oxygen source and food sources. You have a responsibility to better it, to take care of it. And that's how I look at things. So, that was 4th of July. Took some time to reflect on what's going on in the world, and specifically the United States. And, you know, I'm sad. I'm sad about all the stuff that's going on. I really wish that bad things didn't happen to people at all, but it's not the reality. Bad things happen to people all over the world, and the bad things that happen to people all over the world have been happening all throughout time, and it's sad. And it'd be nice if we lived in a utopia where, you know, everybody respected everybody, everybody treated everybody equally. But that's not the case. It just doesn't happen that way. But you can't get. It's hard to say you can't get down from it, because it does. It makes you feel sad, depressed, oppressed. But only you can control your destiny. Only you can control what happens to you. Nobody else has that power unless you give it to them. You know, if you abide by the rules of society and you take advantage of the freedoms, especially that we have here in this country, and you are a good person and you live a good life, you'll be successful as a person. And a successful person is far better than a successful businessman or a successful doctor or a successful teacher. And those people are important and are needed, you know, to further our way of life. But it starts by being a good person, being successful at being a good human being. So, preaching over. We're, I think we're out of the rain. Yeah, it looks like the rain stopped. Got a little bit of water on the windshields, but I think that's residual. Oh, look at that moon. So, we're going to need to rest after I drop this load off. Hopefully not before. I didn't take a long trip. It's Sunday at 9:30 p.m. We're supposed to be there a little after midnight. If we stay, well, we're not going to stay ahead of schedule because I'm driving well under the speed limit. Excuse me. But if we... Let's hit resume, see if I can get it back up to 65 at least. If we press on, we should actually be there before midnight. Looks like we just looked like we crossed over into New Mexico. Saw the brake lights up ahead. I didn't want to come running up on traffic. Going okay on fuel. Got a weigh station in 2 miles. I have no alert to it, so hopefully we don't have to stop. Okay, it does look like we are actually, in fact, exiting right. Take a left at the end of the exit. Okay. So, we will check right. I see nothing moving. Check left. We're good. The flashers gone, going over the railroads. Turn them off. See if we can get back up to speed. I would like to get there before I start yawning. Not sure whether that'll happen. But we're on the back route now. I think we're yeah, it looks like we're a lot closer than we were. Excellent. Nice to be able to bypass the weigh station. Speed limit down to 55. Ooh, 4,800 bucks from Thomas. Nice contribution, son. Right. Scheiße. I sort of heard the GPS talking. Thank God my load didn't shift. Now that'd be nice in physics if that happened. Like if it detected that you used your brakes too hard or you cut the wheel too quickly, that it would recognize that your load has shifted and then make you a little bit more unstable for a period of time. You know, till it had, like, I wouldn't say the whole trip, but maybe like a cool down period. That'd be kind of nifty. I don't know if it'd work, but that'd be nifty. Cruising right along. Let's get an outside view. Right on. Out here in Arizona way. And here comes the yawns, but I'm not sure what the... Got a heavily laden truck up ahead. That happens. Looks like he's pulling doubles. Hard to tell whether it's a double trailer or two trucks really close back to back type deal. But we're out here in country. Yep, he's hauling doubles. Okay. Well, I'm not blackout tired yet, so that's a good thing. Get on the gas a bit. I don't want to catch up to him too fast because that just means I'm riding the brakes a lot. And that doesn't do a lot for the fuel mileage. Looks like we're coming into a segment of town. Very cool. Clifton, nice. We're delivering near here. Now I'm in the red. Now I'm going to start blacking out. We're a few switchbacks to go before we get where we need to be. And we're only about a half hour away. Oops. Oh, I turned my GPS all the way off. No trucks at that motel. Got it. We do have a mechanic's garage up here on the left. I think. Yep, just a regular old shop. I pity the car behind us, or cars with plural. I am getting tired. I need a place to rest. This I know. This I know. Let's open the window. Get some fresh air. Put my flashers on. Got cattle crossing. Got switchbacks. I don't dare pass. It's a double yellow and we got blind curves, but I have a feeling I'm going to pass out before we get out of this switchback, especially with this truck up ahead. I know. Look at the road down there in the gully. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's a road or a river. You know, it looks like a road. And I don't dare stop on this incline. Map up. Yeah, we're not far from our delivery point. I feel bad for the truck pulling the doubles because he's doing the best he can to make the hill. So another thing I thought about doing too is the next truck I purchase. I was thinking about doing an automatic transmission. That way I don't have to do the shifting, and I can just leave the power control up to the transmission rather than me having to watch the shift power. It looks like I'm going to be taking a left up here, which is good. It means I'm getting in close to my destination. Right on. And turning left here.
You have arrived at your destination.
And we will see where I need to park it. What am I, well past where I need to be? There we go. Needed something to trigger it. So where do you need it? They need it backed in over there. Or we can just pull it in up there. We will just pull it in. Because being tired, I don't want it to... I don't want to start blacking out right in the middle of trying to park the vehicle. See if I can get this as straight as possible. Right there. Okay. I'll put it in neutral. Park brake on. Turn the engine off. And we will decouple. Right on. So 250 miles, took 7 hours, 41, almost 42 gallons of fuel. And yeah, we got 12 grand for that delivery. Awesome. All right, so that's going to do it for this week's episode. I'm going to go find a place to take a nap. I will catch you next week as we find a job. Come on. As we find a job out of Clifton. And I want to head north, maybe up to Show Low or Holbrook. Probably Show Low. Let's see if we can't get something up to Show Low. But if you like what you watched, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family. Tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, anything like that, mods you'd like to see, put them in the comments below because I'm going to read them. And with that, I will catch you next Monday for another episode of American Truck Simulator. Peace. That's a big 10-4, good buddy. I'm going to hop off the big road and pay the water bill. I'm 10-7 on the side.